This is a publicly listed company, and we all have to act in a corporate manner at times, whether we like it or not. The problem with Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, they have no interest in doing that, and that is why it could be a huge problem that they are now here under the SmackDown brand.
The sons of Haku, to call the Tongans men of ill repute might be the understatement of the year. Here comes Tama Tonga. Dawkins out of the way just in time. Again, Angelo Dawkins competing on behalf of the almighty Bobby Lashey, who went down with an injury during training for this matchup. And Dawkins might turn the whole tournament upside down.
Yeah, and this is a tough spot for Dawkins, who at short notice has had to get ready for a singles match. Remember, of course, he is a tag team specialist historically. Very different wheelhouse tonight, but he might pull off a shocker here, much to the dismay of Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa, who we learned moments ago is, oh my God, running the bloodline in the absence of Roman Reigns. Dawkins just pounced. Oh, Dawkins not about to hear it.
This is an Angelo Dawkins we haven't seen before.
Taking out the bloodline, making it look easy. Sky high to Tama Tonga. Dawkins gonna do it.
Oh, milliseconds away from what would have been a huge shot.
Oh, but wait a minute. Tonga Loa. And look at the top of your screen. Tonga Loa launching an attack on Montez Ford. Solo with the Samoan spike. Dawkins taking his eye off the ball. I can tell you right now it's gonna cost him. Face first goes AD, hook of the leg by Tama Tonga. And Tama Tonga gonna advance.
Here is your winner, Tama Tonga.
They are as deep as they are dangerous.
Just ruthlessly efficient.
No task too tall, no depth too low for Tama Tonga. Tonga Loa, Solo Sikoa, and their wise man appointed by orders of the tribal chief. And things are about to go from bad to worse for Dawkins. Another Samoan spike. And the wise man looks absolutely horrified.